Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to Radio Works World. This is your champions host, Casper Moodie, and I'm here this morning to take you by the hand, take you step by step, to help you reach your goal, whatever you've set out for yourself, to show you it's easy to be your own champion, to get on top of the podium and be a celebration of yourself and a victory within. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Wow, Casper! Each time you broadcast from South Africa, our listeners can't wait to see what's happening in your life next. What happens is last time. I know you've been talking to us about your childhood, and you're telling us that your passport is full. You had to change it to have a second one to be able to put more stamps on it. You are going to the Philippines. You are going to India. You are coming to London. You've been nominated for the Radio W.O.R.K.S World Awards 2016, and we can't wait to have you on that stage and tell us what it takes to be a champion.
Yeah, thank you, Marina. I'm very excited to make my way to London in October. That really came as a surprise, but super excited for that. So that's another stamp in the passport. Yeah, the happenings in my life the last 2 weeks, been training hard. I have a half Ironman coming up in 2 weeks' time, the 19th of June in Durban, South Africa. And yeah, I just came back from training now, leaving at 2 p.m. this afternoon to race a cycle race about 4 hours drive from where I stay. So yeah, things are very busy at the moment, and that's the only way. You keep your mind busy, keep it focused, keep it on the right goal you've set for yourself, and before you know it, it's actually a passion. You cannot wait for the Saturday to come to take part in an event, and the training leading up to that event is so super because you know you've put in all the hard work in the week. Come race day, you're standing on the line, you know, you tell yourself, well, I'm ready for this. The hard work has been put in, the effort is there, everything can just go smoothly, and you will just see everything will fall into place, and you'll have the best time of your life doing that event.
Wow, you know, I always had this in mind that champions are these amazing people who lead an extraordinary life, and they keep playing until they get the the medal, you know, not for the sake of the medal, but for winning those limitations and for proving themselves that there is more to life. There is this extra that they could win, and is always about entering that race against your own thoughts, against your own limitations and social conditioning. Tell us more about your own experience while becoming a champion. What made you keep going till you got it right?
That's it, Marina. You know, when I started setting this goal for myself, I wanted to prove to myself, firstly, that I can. If I put my mind on it, I will achieve it. And it came as a surprise. As soon as I started building towards this dream, the people around me that you could see had faith in you, but always thought, yeah, it's very hard work. To see them, the surprise on their faces when you start achieving goals, that just drives you more and more, and you give more and more, and all of a sudden you're this big athlete or big sportsman or big champion of yourself, striving towards a goal and working hard day in, day out. And once you reach that goal, it's such an enjoyment to know that I've set this goal, I've reached it. So you set a next goal for yourself and you work hard until you reach that. And before you know it, the end of the day, there's no end of it. You can just carry on and carry on. And as I always say, you do it because you enjoy it. If you no longer enjoy it, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And so set yourself a goal, something that you're passionate about. I mean, if it's walking, if it's running, if it's swimming, if it's cycling, if it's chess, tempo bowling, you name it. Every sport out there or every goal needs hard work. And whatever you do, make sure you enjoy every step of it, and you will receive the rewards at the end of the day.
Wow. I know at a very young age, and you share with our listeners in previous shows, you had to face your fears. You're just 10 when you're going through diets, you're going through different restrictions, and everything was a red tape. And now look at you, you you make the difference in other people's life, who they you help people become the champions at their own life. And your program, which is created for children between the age of 7 and 16, the Champions League, is designed to help parents understand their children and guide them through this process to growing into the people they need to be to win their fear in life, any type of fear they might have. And I remember you were just 16 when you decided enough is enough. What happened next?
Yes, Marina, the Champions League for me is a very big passion and a thing that I strive for, to help each and every individual out there struggling today, to show them, yes, it is a struggle, but it can be overcome. I mean, on a Friday, I used to, on my diet in school days, my mother picked me up at school on a Friday, where normal kids will go either to friends or there's something exciting happening. My mom had to pick me up. We had to go to the doctor for my weekly weigh-in and get my new eating plan for the following week. So I already had restrictions at the age of, let's say, 8, 9, 10, where you're not supposed to have that. You should be, Friday the school comes out, you're in your friend's, with your friend in his car with his parents going to him for the weekend, or there's some rugby going on, or there's some sort of sport. You don't need to get in a car and have to go weigh yourself and see if there was any improvement in the week by doing the right thing. That's where I want to reach out to the parents as well. That's where they should step in and help the kids, help them a healthy lifestyle. Because by themselves, that's why I'm reaching to kids, the children out 7 to 16. Like I said before, 7, you are too young. You cannot decide for yourself which is healthy, which is not healthy. That's where the parents come in. And once you reach 16, you're already in that stage, far overweight, and then the obstacle becomes so big, and you have to face it by yourself. And then you're already an old guy, and that's where friends get involved, and bad people say bad things about you, and those are the things that gets into your mind and stay with you forever. So that either going to make you help you make the decision to make the change, be a better person, be a healthier person, be a sportsman, or be a champion, or you're going to just throw in the towel and say, I'm too far. And it's never too late. That's why I say between the ages of 7 and 16, that's make or break for me. That's where you can make the decision how you're going to live the rest of your life. Sportsmen, that's where sportsmen come from. From a young age, you build through, and once you get out of school, you're old enough, you're already so strong and motivated, and a champion by yourself, that the sport you'll be doing will just come naturally, and you'll be good in it, and you'll enjoy it.
So you are saying, Casper, that champions are not necessarily the people who go on the podium and they show off their medal, and they win the the race, or they're not people who necessarily want to show off. Champions are people who get out there and give their best and try harder next time. And next time is always a next time when you discover a little bit more about your body, about your mind, that you could extend your goal to the next level up and to the next level up. And it's almost like being a champion is a state of mind, because you start thinking not about the winning the medal, not about winning the championship. You are thinking all the time about who you are, who you could become, how could you grow into that person who could end the race and be proud of it, who could make decisions for themselves. And when you compete, you don't compete against other people. You always compete against yourself, about your own limitation, what you've been taught. You've been taught all your childhood that you are the fat boy, and look at you now. And that alone, to me, is being a champion, is the proof that being a champion is what brings the best in you. Because
That's
champions are
exactly.
not just athletes.
Not at all, Marina. A champion, you can be your own champion. If you set yourself a goal, I want to walk 5 kilometers once a week, and you start by doing 1 kilometer per day or whatever until you get up to 5, and you've reached that 5 kilometers, you're already a champion yourself. You've set that goal for yourself. You're not doing it for your neighbor or for your friend or your grandmother. You're doing it for yourself. And once you've reached that goal for yourself, you're already a champion. You don't have to go enter a race, a 5 kilometer race, and have to win that, get first, second, or third to be on the podium to be a champion. Not at all. You be your own champion. Set your own goals to be a better person. Like myself, when I was the fat kid, I set goals out for myself, and I achieved them by myself. And through that made me a stronger person. And I realized, wow, I can go further than just being my own champion. I can be a champion of something. And as it came up, triathlon came up, and I got onto lots of podiums in my life. Cycle races, I've won from the biggest cycle races in South Africa on a tandem with a tandem partner, and I've run many half marathons, 10-kilometer runs, triathlons, and that's how I've become a champion, by setting goals for myself and reaching them for myself, and that opened the doors to something bigger. And that's what I'm getting out to for the other guys as well, youngsters. Don't try and beat your friend at the 100-meter. Do the 100-meter as fast as you can, and eventually, the more you do that 100-meter for yourself, the faster you'll get, the more you'll enjoy it, and before you know, well, you're the 100-meter champion because you love what you're doing. You've set that goal for yourself, and it's an enjoyment. That's what life's about. If you don't enjoy life, then try something else. You have to enjoy something to get the benefits of it and be good in it.
So I understand from your sharings that what did this desire to compete created for you was the desire to have a healthy lifestyle, to lead a healthy life, and that means not only your mind but your body as well. And you created a formula to keep yourself in good shape, and feed yourself, your mind with the right thought, your body with the right food, your spiritual being with the right kind of energy. And it's, if you think of life like a number, let's say you are 16, and your life is defined by this number 16 at the age of 16. You have a choice to put a minus or a plus in front of this number. So it's always to do with the sign you choose, and there are not too many options, unfortunately. I mean, you could put no sign, or you could put minus, or you could put plus. But when you put a plus after your age, then everything expands into a vision, a great vision. So I understand that you had this great vision about your life. You imagined yourself being on the track, being successful, being running for your life, because you aren't running for the medal, you're running for your life.
That's it, yes. Marina, out there's so many bad choices that can easily come on your way. I mean, there's fast food chain restaurants around every corner, and by feeding your body the wrong food, there's so many things going around in the world. I mean, there's cancers, there's other diabetes, and by feeding your body the wrong fuel, your mind is not strong because your mind is under pressure as well. And with that, no training, everything will just, all of a sudden you will have to see the doctor. The doctor will tell you you're overweight, or you're a type 1 or 2 diabetes, or what the case might be. And as soon as you start avoiding that and focus on feeding your body the right food, then your mind will start breathing and can think for yourself as well. Because when you're under pressure, you don't think clearly. So when you feed your body the right food, the brain can think. And when the brain thinks, you can think of positive things and things to do to help. And that's how it's like a ball that rolls. And as soon as you get that ball rolling, everything will just fall into place. And it'll be like a daily thing that you have to wake up, have a good breakfast, do a little bit of training, go to work, or what your case may be, have a good lunch. It's same as a car. If you look at your car, you put your oil in, you put your petrol or your diesel or whatever, your car will run for almost unstoppable forever. That's the same with your body. Fuel your body the correct way, the correct time, and you can carry on forever. Then there's no stop at you.
So you decide in your mind how you want your life to look like in terms of the how. you don't need to worry much, because there are the tools are there, and you offer your program to young people between the age of 7 and 16, for them to just join your program and just leave behind that thought or that feeling of being alone. Because if it's something about the team you create, is caring for each other, is the fact that nobody feels ever alone. And being part of a team is always giving you extra energy, always giving you the power to bounce back against any setbacks, and overcome any type of limitation and any type of adversity. And I think of your program, and I remember myself at that age, when you are very the sense of adventure is so high, and all you want is to discover something new. So what is for our listeners, what is in for them, what is they could expect when they enroll your program?
Well, first of all, motivation. And when you join the program, you're going to be involved in the program with people like-minded. So everybody in the program has got a goal, and we all want to reach that goal. So you're going to get days where it gets tough, but then there's people around you that will just motivate you, because we're all in the same boat. We're all reaching for the same goal, and that's to be a better person, a better champion of yourself. So that's why I'm reaching out to the kids between the age of 7 and 16. Think to yourself, what is my goal? Even if you're sitting today and you've never swum 50 meters in your life, but you want to so badly be a swimmer, make that your goal. Or if you're overweight today, you weigh 70 kilograms, you want to weigh 60, make that your goal. Put a positive on that and say, tomorrow is step one. I'm starting my first step towards that goal. And that's where we come in. When days get tough, we all in this group, you ask for advice, we motivate each other, and before you know it, we're all going into the right direction, and it'll be so easy. We will never look back. We make that step forward. We'll never take one step back. It will just carry on going forward from there.
And are they any restrictions? I mean, they're only boys, or the boys and girls, or how is this working?
No, there's no restrictions. If you've got a weight problem or a motivation problem or a goal that you think you can't reach, that's for all of you. We here to make you your own champion. It's not if you're a boy, you're a girl. If you're 7, you're 10, you're 16. This is for everyone. This is to make a better life for yourself. If you feel that you need help to reach your goal, need motivation, inspiration, then this program is for you. Then this Champions League is the answer to a successful, healthy lifestyle out there.
Wow, what is the key message for today, Casper?
I always say, when we walk the direction, we go forward. And once we take the step forward, don't look back, because we're not going that direction.
Wow. So until next time, from both of us, is goodbye.
Bye-bye.